Hello everyone and welcome to Set 7, let's play Dragon Age Inquisition, my rogue playthrough. Now I'm going to apologize in advance if I sound a little out of it. I literally just woke up, and I need to record this set for Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So I'm a little, I'm pretty much, on the verge of Walking Dead right now. Anywho, this set is going to be dedicated to the Jaws of Hakon DLC. So, hope you guys are looking forward to that. I don't think I actually recorded and released a set for this DLC for my previous playthroughs. I'm not even sure if I did it with Nexus, which was my go-to character. So, should be interesting. Anywho, before we get started, I'm going to say two things. No, one thing. Make sure you have a perk that's able to be spent, even if you have to respec your character. It'll be coming in handy in a little bit. That being said, let's go. I can't think of anything else. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to everyone, and then we'll go over to the Frostback Basin and start the DLC.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was a couple, but until
Let's go ahead and skip through all these.
I've never seen the Winter Palace. It's disturbing. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and...
Anything else?
I was hoping you'd be by. We've
Oh, this.
both monarchs.
Of course, we're famous.
King Marcus asked the same.
We'll help Navarra. Basically, the kings of the leaders of Tevinter and Navarra have come to us about a dispute on the border involving Vanzori, and they want us to help. Basically, we decided with one, we get the allegiance of that kingdom to help us. Vivian?
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help. There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
Okay, so this is done over in the Exalted Plane. I'll do it when I do the character quests. But this here's what it does, by the way.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression. Who is this potion for?
But while we're there, we can actually get the heart of a regular wyvern and give it to her, saying it's a snow wyvern. But it's pretty bad to do that. She gets pissy.
Marvelous business. All this dancing, politics, and murder.
That's ridiculous.
I hope you.
That's enough.
What's on your mind?
That's enough.
Naturally.
Okay. Liliana. Sorry. Run. Hello, Liliana.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
They must be desperate.
It's much less flattering when you put it that way. If only being divine were as simple as looking good in a large hat. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
So you can decide to back any of the three possible candidates to become divine, which are Liliana, Vivian, and Cassandra. Pretty much who you decide becomes the next divine.
Inquisitor?
Right. I plan on having Thana support Liliana. Oop.
There are spirits hovering, but after our time in Halam Shirao,
Before.
In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize.
I'm sorry about Briala.
I'm sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in
I agree.
common. As for the elves of Olay,
You think so? Okay. He was basically talking about the court and how he doesn't view himself as an elf, even though everyone else does, because he's a bit different than everyone else. All right, Cullen. Anything else? Ah, lovely.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost.
Lovely. Whoop. Up, down. Ow. I'm okay. Anything with Blackwall?
The war in Olay has claimed too many
We'll talk later. Doesn't seem like there's anything new so far.
That Corypheus, he's a snake.
Well, anything really majorly new. Come on. That's Lag Pocket. Alright, in here. We'll talk to Blackwall. Not Blackwall. Bull.
You know I've got no problem with Orly. At least under the Q, you don't get
You got
everyone
silver tongue.
on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
You've got a way with words, Bull.
I do what I can.
Maybe we can find some other uses for that mouth of yours.
Yeah. When is the next meal anyway? Orlesian food always leaves me hungry.
He did that intentionally.
Hey boss, how are you?
God damn. He knew exactly what you meant. Alright, let's go talk to Sarah. She should have something for us. She does. I remember this.
One for the Empress, for Gaspar, Brianna, the Duchess, and Corypheus. Right in the dangle bag.
You think all those people should be treated the same?
After Halam Shirao? Kind of. They all get little people killed and don't care. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right? So long as there's a book for the throne. A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
And that would accomplish what exactly?
Stinging around the face and neck? Can't assassinate empresses if your eyes swell shut. I don't know. But I'm just trying to get this junk out of my head. These people, they're the worst. Ugh, you know the most important thing I got out of all of that mess? The one thing. Don't sleep with empresses. That's what that was all about. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
We'll see. We'll see. Anything else?
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see.
Alright.
Just let me know when you're ready.
So, while I was away, I did do the quest to send troops to the cities you mentioned. So, we have that, but we have to wait a little bit before we actually do that. So, yeah. Anything with Cole?
I hope it's not me. I didn't understand the grand ball.
I agree.
The colors were pretty.
Alright. Nothing with Cole, so let's go talk to Cassandra. Well, Cullen first, then Cassandra. Right. Open.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium?
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Is there anything we can do to change his mind?
If anyone could, it's you. Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Okay, sure. That's a nice fire. Alright, let's go talk to Cassandra, then Cullen, and then we're off to the Frostback Basin. Let's do our obligatory save.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
What's going on now?
I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
Many extraordinary things have happened to get us to this point.
I'm not so certain. I think it has been a long time coming. Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
We have more important things to worry about right now.
One day we must turn our thoughts to what comes after.
But that's not today.
I suppose that is true. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Alrighty then. I think Cassandra's deep down wanting to be divine, so she can try and change the Chantry for the better. Or she thinks better. Who knows? Alright, let's go up and talk to Cullen one last time. and get his final cutscene, and then off to the Frostback Basin. Open. Give me this.
Strangest thing, when I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt, but I can't recall who.
There is a quest with Cole. Basically, you go around Skyhold, listen to what people say, and you can learn the method behind his madness. Why he's doing all these weird things.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
I thought you had everything under control. What's going on?
It's fine. I'll... I never meant for this to interfere.
What do you intend to do?
Cassandra's right. I should stay. I need to... I don't know. Did you know Ferelden's circle was taken over by abominations? I was there. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over, if you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
All right.
Alrighty then. So we got that said and done. All I have to do is fast travel out of Skyhold and back in, and we will get another cutscene with Cullen. So we'll be doing that at the end of this set, probably. Anywho, let's see here. I think we are set for the most part. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go to the Frostback Basin. Hold on. Okay, so here's the map of the Frostback Basin, by the way. How do I explain this place? It's a relatively high-level area. I recommend being at least level 20 before starting this place. If not, you'll probably die. Yeah, totally. Also, there are 2 shops, 3 technically, but 2 shops in general that I'll mention. This shop right here will give you Revenant Hearts. Now, Revenant Hearts are annoying as all hell to get because there are a very set few of Revenants in the game, and if you don't get them, you won't be able to get the associated rune that you can make with it, which is the one that will oh god, what was it? It's a superb rune. I know that much, but I can't remember what it does exactly. Good place to get those, because it'll give you 6, which is enough to make one of the runes. This one right here will give you the Avarian decor for your stronghold decoration. So you get the throne, the glass, the banners, the heraldry, the decor. Great stuff to get. Up over here is another one that will give you schematics for the unique armor, the unique helmets. There we go. That you can find throughout the course of the game. Such as you can make Cole's hat, his assassin's hat, which is an upgraded version of it. You can create Vivian's headdress, her upgraded version of it. The helmets that Blackwall can equip, the one helmet that Ironbow can equip, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool and pretty helpful. Anyway, I'm going to reset my recorder. That way I have a nice, easy part to transition to. So I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys in a minute.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
Just try to be more careful from now on.
Of course. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
The man you were, you can't pretend he never existed.
Not even if I wanted to. But I'm here now. I can make that mean something. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I'll feel better when we take down Corypheus.
As will I. He will not elude us forever.